Hi, YouTube. My name is Dexter, and welcome back to Doll's Nest, where I was just writing something down real quick. Don't mind me. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but the first time I came through here, I saw this thing, and my immediate response was, "Oh, hey, cool, the marker's back." Which is definitely not a phrase that anybody's ever thought. The marker being back is not a good thing. The marker being back is a existential threat. I really like Dead Space. And the only reason I'm thinking about Dead Space is because during the Nintendo Direct, the partner showcase, rather, that Chronos End of Time, or whatever the hell the game was called, looked like Dead Space wannabe. It looks neat. I'm excited for it, is where I'm going with the statement. I like a good survival horror. I'm garbage at all of them, but I like them. They're a unique genre that I appreciate, but I don't play. Not very often, anyways. Ignore my, all the Resident Evil playthroughs. And Signalis. And by all of them, I mean the 2 that I've done. No, the 3, right, I forgot about Resident Evil 2. Remake. I have no interest in playing the original. I've also heard that, the Resident Evil 3 remake is, it's more of an action game than it is survival horror, which is a problem because that's the whole, you want to feel vulnerable in survival horror, and that one you just don't. You have a dodge button that just works on everything. It's hard to feel alone, afraid, and low on resources when you can just bayonetta dodge everything. Like, okay, so it's not quite Platinum Games pause time and dodge everything mechanic, but I fucking love that stuff though. But you don't really want it in your. Why are you shooting at the fucking floor? Whatever, doesn't matter. He's dead. So that's a door I can't, or I mean, rather, that's a door that's already open. There's stuff down there that I could go get. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go jump down here. I'm gonna go grab stuff. I know I saw something moving down here, or was that just my own butt? I thought I saw something moving down here. I was wrong. Alright, give me that. Supplements, yay! Why? I mean, I know why, but why? He does take a long time to bring down, but still, you couldn't have given me something more, substantial? Something better? Also, if you're wondering, you can shoot these little grenades. I'm just bad at aiming, because, controller aim. Come on! There it goes. Armor-piercing agent. Oh boy. Shit I don't want, and I've never used. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a drill man over there. You can see his drill. Or a skid, whatever you want to call it. You can see part of him, is where I'm going with this thought. Thank God he's weak to lasers. Thank God he didn't burrow underground. And give me your money. Oh, well, there's another one. There he goes. I did find out that, if you, pop up on this thing, for instance, he just can't get up to you. So I'm just gonna hang out here. And maybe he's gonna jump out of the ground here soon. Yeah, there he is. There he goes. There he comes. Alright, we're just gonna stay away from him. Sorry for the blinding light, but, I'd rather be safe than in front of him. There. And he's dead. Excellente. Alright, back up we go. Also, I'm recording this pretty late at night, so if I miss something, it's just because my eyes are very tired, and I just don't feel like looking. Like, I feel like you could get up there on the, third floor, but I've never been able to piece together how. I don't even know if it's a thing you actually can do. It just feels like something you should be able to do. And why is that glowing orange if there's nothing here? questions I will never get answers to. Oh no, that's just a little landmine over there. I was gonna say, why is that glowing orange? But it's landmine. It's a balancing Betty. Alright, back up we go. I'm also, I keep saying it, I can't wait for Metroid Prime 4. I hate that it's 2024. I hope it's really early 2024. Or 2026. Jesus Christ. God, am I a time traveler? Can I go back in time to when the Switch 2 didn't exist, but still have the Switch 2 and have games for the Switch 2 that doesn't exist for the next year and a half? Because I'm very smart. Again, I'm very tired. The FAPL. I don't remember what that is. I'm just having fun launching missiles at people. I also tried that cluster missile launcher. I don't know if I brought that up. I got a cluster missile launcher, plasma cluster launcher, in the last episode, and I tried it out in the testing range, which is a new feature that they added. Well, it's not. It's new. Like they added it after the game came out, kind of thing. So it wasn't a baseline feature. And it's a pretty nice little firing range. It is exactly what I wanted the game to be, or what I wanted the game to have, but it's a little jank, is how I'll put it. Which is the sentiment that I have for all of this game. It's good, but a little jank. Alright, so I don't know what hitting this button does, except I totally know what hitting that button does. So I think we're done in here. Mind you, there is a shit ton of stuff that I just did not find. So, we're gonna go slow ride back on up. There is just a metric ton of things to go find in every single level that I just don't have the patience for. Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't like you. Get lasered, bitch. Alright, and guess where we're at. And yeah, that button opened up that door. The boss door. I should go through it. Oh, hello. I was gonna say, what the hell is that thing I'm looking at? Is he gonna come in here? He's gonna try, but, he ain't allowed. So we're just gonna let him throw his tantrum. Watch him jump out and land directly on my skull. I don't know how he took so much damage. I hadn't done anything to him. Did he set off a bomb or something? Whatever, he's dead. It doesn't matter. He probably set off a bomb, actually, now that I think about it. There might be something, I think that, aside from, you know, some landmines, there's definitely something up this way, I'm pretty sure. It might be the arena? As in the nerve sample arena? I don't remember what's at the top of this elevator. I don't think it's the nerve sample. Oh, look, an item over there. Guess what we're gonna go grab? Attempt to go grab. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I could probably make that jump. I think I can make that jump. Come on. Can I land on this? I can make that jump. No problem. Whoosh! There's an item and a treasure chest. Now, am I going to set off the landmine when I land? Absolutely not. Alright, fragmentation grenade. And what are you? Shario. What does that do? Frame. That was definitely a utility item. Shario. Oh, okay, I know exactly what that is. Unmanned. Oh, no, I don't know what that is. Illumination. Oh! Alright then. that is going to be useful in exactly one level. It is a flashlight, an autonomous flashlight. They've given me a flashlight. You know what? I'm okay with that. I don't know where this is going. I have no recollection of this place. None whatsoever. I remember exactly where I am now. Look at all those landmines down there. And look at Mr. Drillman. We're gonna shoot him until he dies. And then we're just gonna run away. I don't know if you can hear my cat meowing in my window, but I have my windows open because it's cooling off outside. It's the middle of the summer. It's very hot and humid. Quit hurting me! Alright, jump at me, motherfucker. Do it, I dare you. I hear you, small cat, and I would love to come help, but I'm not going to. Alright, Alright. There's more people to shoot. I just want to go, before I jump down into the landmines, I just want to see what actually is over here. I think that there's something else, because if I jump down there now, I'm going to have to run the full circuit to go back around to grab the thing that I was looking at earlier. Ooh. What do you mean my missiles missed? What were they locked onto? Whatever, he's dead. It doesn't matter. Come on. Alright, fine. We'll bolt through. MSC. I don't remember what that one is. The XXX MSC. I know it's a launcher of some variety. I just don't remember what. I think I used it. I think it was like a rapid-fire cluster missile? Or a swarm missile, whatever you want to call it. It fired like 6 that would arc out and converge on a single point. Whereas the other one that I had... Okay, well, let's... Let's not set off every single... Actually, you know what? Let's set off every single landmine. Fuck it. That was a bad idea. I'm very smart. I have the biggest ideas. I have the besterest ideas. I kind of want to go back for it. Where was the... I think it was this one. No, I think it was this one. Yeah, this isn't. Alright, so is the... No, he's not here for me. Dang, gotta call him. I don't know what that was, but I'm a little afraid of it. Actually, I know exactly what it was. It was Needle Nose over there. Oh god, well, time to fall. Whee! Into the nothingness below! Away! Alright, time to chug a repair patch. Nom 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 nom. I like how you gain as much health from a repair patch as you do for falling off a cliff. Or at least I think that's how the numbers work. That is exactly how the numbers work. Alright. Now, I'm curious, for my, sentient spot... Well, it's not even sentient. My flashlight. My autonomous flashlight. If I level it up, does the beam get brighter? Wider? Does it last longer? How does it work? I need to know. Because it's stupid. And like I said, there's only one place that it's ever going to come in handy. Unless highlighting enemies with your flashlight makes them, like, take more damage or something. which would be a nice little addition. It'd be a nice change of pace. It'd be a new utility module that actually was worth a damn. Alright, let's not set off every single landmine again, how about? That was, let us instead play this a little smarter and play from a distance. Have I run over top of him? He is immediately going to try and attack me, I think. Yep, there he is. Hey, buddy. Get impaled. Okay. If I just fire a missile, it hits the floor. Damn. If I just fire a missile, what happens? That's what happens. Alright then. Well, I know how I'm doing this. I think, I hope. They look like they were a little off mark, but they're clearly not. Hey, look, another drill man. Just hanging out, doing his business. Doing drill man things. Bang. 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 Alright, so we're gonna give that one a wide berth, because I know that they're over there. There we go. Alright, what am I getting out of this thing? Waltus. I don't remember what that is. We're gonna go take a look. I know it's a handgun. Waltus. Ow, bastard, what was that? Oh, that was him jumping at me, wasn't it? Absolutely it was. Leave me alone, dickhead. Alright, jump at me. See if I give a shit. Get melted. Plasma beats steel. There is a reason why Metal Man is weak to Mega Man's Mega Buster. It's not quite plasma, or it might be plasma actually, I don't remember, I just know it's solar powered. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the what is it called? The plasma point? The point at which air becomes plasma is a lot higher than steel's melting point. Alright, there we go. Now, let's, I have 2 minutes to go fight the boss. Do I really want to do that? You know what? Might as well. We didn't actually do anything else this episode. Might as well go hammer out the boss. That's not true. I did open the boss door. But that didn't take very long at all. This is mostly me just fucking around, because I'm, again, very tired. We're just going to resupply, we're going to go to the boss, and we're going to have a grand old time with it. I think this is the boss. Yeah, this is the boss that I'm expecting it to be. Okay. I was gonna say, I know which boss this is, but like... Of course I know what boss this is. I've beaten all... Well, yeah, all of them. Yeah, this is the boss that this is exactly what I was expecting. No, we're gonna save that for later. I just realized I don't have the proper loadout for it. As much as I want to. Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing it because I'm afraid. I'm just not gonna... You don't really want single target is where I'm gonna go with this statement. You don't want single target damage for this boss. Fortunately, he's not very mobile. So, you know, we got that going for us. But don't want single target. So, we're just gonna call this an episode. When we come back, I will have the proper loadout, or at least, you know, I'll bring my Warhammer grenade launcher. That's really all that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go. Hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Been a ton of fun.